Hello, welcome to our projects, products, features, benefits, value discussion. As you study for your exam, you're probably wondering what's the difference between features and benefits, or how do you view features, benefits, and value within the context of a product and projects? This video is brought to you on behalf of projectmanagementmasterclass.com, your one-stop shop for PMP exam training. Value begets benefits is what I typically say. It's not a benefit if there's no value in it. In order for it to be a benefit, there must be some value. One of the topics talked about in the current PMP exam is benefits management. The benefits management plan hits you straight away as you get to page 33. But let's discuss a little bit more what exactly benefits and value are. So the first topic, value. Focus on value, the PMI say. Value is the ultimate indicator of project success. Value can be realized throughout the project, at the end of the project, or well after the project is complete. Value and the benefits that contribute to value can be defined in quantitative and or qualitative terms. A focus on outcomes allows teams to support the intended benefits that lead to value creation. In other words, focus on outcomes. Outcomes are the most important ingredient in the company, not the project. The project will come to an end, not the product. There's no good in having a product or a deliverable if there's no value from it. Project teams evaluate progress and adapt to ensure the expected value can be realized. But let's go a little bit further and talk about the difference between features and benefits at a very layman level. You take a look at a feature, it talks about productability, what the product can do, a technical specification or something your product can achieve. When you talk about a benefit, it goes a step further to put some value on whatever that feature delivers. So the feature enables you to do something. The value derived from the feature is a benefit. What a product can do for the customer in order for the customer to realize delight, value, or help in some way to the customer's living, the customer's way of doing things. It elevates the customer to a higher level of satisfaction, to a higher level of efficiency. That is exactly what a benefit is. And that's why I say value begets benefits. A project benefit is defined as an outcome of actions, behaviors, products, services, or results that provide value, that word again, to the sponsoring organization, as well as to the project's intended beneficiaries. The PMI know this all too well, and that's why in their recent publication of the PMP exam content outline, they have task 3.2, which states, evaluate and deliver project benefits and value, project manager. This is something you should do. 1, investigate that benefits are identified. 2, document the agreement on ownership for ongoing benefit realization. In other words, who is going to be responsible for realizing these benefits? 3, verify the measurement system is in place to track these benefits. And 4, evaluate delivery options to demonstrate value. And lastly, appraise stakeholders of value gained as you proceed in time. Now, in order to do this, the PMI talk about the benefits management plan on page 33. It goes into it rather deep. Let's take a look at some of the things that are mentioned here. In order to understand the benefits management plan, my advice is to think about the 5 W's and the H. Think about the what, when, where, why, who, and how of benefits. In other words, what are the benefits that we're looking to realize? What is the time frame? When do we expect to see these benefits? Is there a period or a place that we expect to find these? And also, how are we going to realize these benefits, and who is responsible? In other words, who is the benefits manager? So the benefits management plan talked about in the PMBok Guide 6th edition is the document that describes how and when the benefits of the project are going to be delivered. It describes the mechanisms for this delivery, And a project benefit, like I said, is defined as an outcome of actions, behaviors, products, services, or results that provide value to the sponsoring organization as well as to the project's intended beneficiaries. Development of the benefits management plan starts early in the life cycle of the project, and it could go on for a while and, of course, evolve as more benefits are found, as more benefits are decided upon. Think about it in one fluid step across many time periods. It is not a one-time thing, but it's fluid. It happens. When we talk about the benefits management plan being updated, you can expect that. Think about an agile project or a hybrid project. As you're changing out items in the product backlog, what do you expect to happen? More benefits, right? So the benefits management plan, it evolves and it describes the key elements of the benefits and may include, but is not limited to, the following items. We could talk about target benefits, that is the expected tangible and intangible value to be gained by the implementation of the project. Bear in mind that financial value is expressed in net present value, NPV. We also talk about strategic alignment in this document. How well do the benefits align to the business strategies of the organization? Also, time frame for realizing benefits. When will those benefits be realized? Short term, long term, ongoing. Who is the benefits owner? The accountable person to monitor, record, and report those realized benefits throughout the time frame. Metrics, the measures to be used to show benefits realized, direct measures and indirect measures. Also, assumptions, factors that we consider to be in place in order for us to reap these benefits. And don't forget uncertainty, risks. What are the risks that could affect these benefits from being realized? Developing the benefits management plan should make use of the data and information documented in the business case and needs assessment. These are well talked about on page 30 in the PMBok guide. Now, when you talk about benefits, tangible and intangible value, what comes to mind? The PMI defines business value as the net quantifiable benefit derived from a business endeavor. Just remember, we could be talking about a wide array of tangible and intangible elements. Let's talk about tangible value. Talking about tangible value, you could refer to monetary assets, stockholder equity, utility fixtures, tools, and market share. And intangible elements could be goodwill, brand recognition, public benefit, trademarks, strategic alignment, reputation, share of wallet. How much of your stakeholder or company's wallet do you acquire over a period of time? How much of their wallet do you occupy? These are all ways of seeing benefits. Now, again, this is talked about on page 33. For those of you who are going through exam prep, I want you to go check out page 33 and it will help you. But again, as my colleague Roy has put together, there is a spin on benefits, and it's more upfront in the discussion when it comes to Agile. Evaluate and deliver project benefits and value in Agile. My buddy Roy says we try to favor lightweight ways of doing it with very few calculations. We tend to do it in a more collaborative approach so we can get consensus quickly. So we need to identify what the return or benefit is going to be of the items within the project. We don't just do requirements because they're in a requirements document. We look at the outcome. In other words, we don't just throw things into our product backlog. They are there for the V reason, value reason. All right. So we put them there because we're expecting a return from that feature, from that requirement. Then we analyze and we factor that into our project as well. And we don't just move along blindly. As we're going through an Agile project, one of the things that will come up is the topic of MVP, the minimum viable product. And the minimum viable product helps us get feedback in a proactive way in order to understand if this is indeed what the customer wants and if indeed this will deliver the value that the customer is looking. The value of getting incremental return from the customer in that way, piecemeal through feedback, is huge. One is we get feedback from our customers. They get to look at the thing, whatever we're building, and they tell us if it's what they want or not. Imagine how many dollars would be saved if companies did this. Going back to exam prep for those folks who are thinking about benefits and value from a predictive standpoint, the documents mentioned in the PMBOK guide, the benefits management plan, the business case that I talked about on page 30, all the way down to 33 thereabouts, the project charter, project management plan, and lessons learned register, all of these are components that help us tie benefits into the project in a tighter fashion and really understand what are these benefits and how are they going to be realized. Project managers are meant to investigate that benefits are identified. Benefits are identified during project initiation, they're taken from the business case, and they should be realized by project completion, but it's not uncommon to have benefits being realized far after the project is complete, and that's why we have the benefits owner who should be realizing these benefits. So create the benefits management plan. It's going to help you keep track of these things. Now, in closing, one more task that the PMI talk about are the tasks towards the business side. Let's go to that one. Execute the project with the urgency required to deliver business value. So when you're thinking about benefits, you want to deliver the benefits early. Think about it. Someone likes dessert. Well, why don't you deliver dessert first? Why don't you put dessert first on the menu? Eat dessert first, as my buddy Roy would say. So execute the project with the urgency required to deliver business value so that your customer can begin to get benefits from that. That is another mindset that we need to have. It's a different way of thinking than how we think on predictive projects where there's a big bang at the end and that's where the delight comes. But no, we want as much delight to be delivered upfront incrementally as possible. And that's why PMI say assess opportunities to deliver value incrementally, examine the business value throughout the project, support the team to subdivide the project tasks as necessary to find the MVP, as necessary to find the minimum viable product. So divide it into tiny pieces, decide on this is what we're going to deliver to our customer now, and from this, we'll begin to get feedback as to if we're building the right thing or not. So there are many things to talk about when it comes to benefits. Questions to ask about benefits identification. Are the benefits aligned with organizational goals? Does the benefits management plan outline how the benefits will be measured and when they will be delivered? Have key stakeholders signed off on the benefits realization plan or management plan? Are the benefits tangible, intangible, and or long-term, explicitly defined in the business case? Are all the benefits documented in a benefits register and benefits realization roadmap? The project manager should document the agreement on ownership for ongoing benefit realization. In other words, who is the benefits owner? Who will own these benefits and ensure that they are realized? Acceptance can be inferred from project scope statements. However, the best practice is to provide key stakeholders with a benefits ownership explanation. Issue a benefits management plan. Benefits realization is a means to ensuring benefits are derived from outputs. Quick question for you as you get ready for your test. The DASH is a documented economic feasibility study used to establish the validity of the benefits of a selected component lacking sufficient definition, and that is used as a basis for the authorization of further project management activities. What do you think? 3, 2, and 1. You can pause the recording if you want to think a little bit more, but the answer to this is the business case. The business case is a documented economic feasibility study, PMP 101. Here's your final question. Which of these best describes a user story? Pause the recording if you need more time. 3, 2, and 1. The answer to this, of course, has the benefits word in it. It's A, something that benefits the user directly or enables a future benefit. And remember, this is brought to you on behalf of projectmanagementmasterclass.com. If you're getting ready for your PMP exam and you want a course that will drive you through Agile, Predictive, Scrum, the 35 tasks in the PMP exam content outline, the PMBOK guide, hybrid stuff, you need to be on our next course that is starting in April. So go on down to projectmanagementmasterclass.com. If you happen to watch this after the fact, don't worry, we have these classes year round. Just go to the website and check out when next we'll be having one of these classes. Thank you for joining me. You take care and bye for now.